Uncle JJ and his friend. Um, kind of cute, isn't it? So today, I wanted to talk to you about gratitude. That how important gratitude is. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. So as I'm going about my morning, I'm considering different aspects of gratitude. And then when it when it came time to open up YouTube and I saw that my last video only had 14 views, I forgot all about gratitude. You hear what I'm saying? You know, I wanted to give or to share my insights about gratitude. And when I saw the results of my efforts the day before, I completely lacked gratitude. But then a voice, an understanding, an inspiration, it's not a voice, I don't hear a voice, but an inspiration came to me. And that is if you're a creator and you put something out there, like I'm doing here on YouTube or TikTok, I miss TikTok, or whatever your platform you use. When you put something out, you have no idea who's going to hear it, do you? You have no idea. And in my case, my ego being hurt a little bit, 14 views, I thought that what I had to say was important. But then the understanding, because I don't know who heard it, you don't know what influence that individual may carry into the world. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean any disrespect here, but I was like, you put something out into the universe. How do you know that a Mother Teresa or a Gandhi or I'm just dropping those names because of the popularity and the impact of it. But do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know when you speak something, especially like this, and you commit it to a recording, you don't know who it's going to reach. But yet, when I saw I only had 14 people, I was disappointed about it. I was listening this morning to I don't know if you know Rainn Wilson, I think that's his name, or Neil Brennan, actor, comedian. They were talking, and they were talking about in this one YouTube episode of the podcast, they were talking about 12-step groups. And one of the things about 12-step groups that I really don't like, I never liked it, is all of the complaining that you hear in those rooms. That used to drive me crazy. And some people, they're complaining about the same thing over and over and over and over. Yes, we celebrate the sobriety dates and stuff like that, and that's wonderful to hear people sharing in that regard. But all the complaining, it sucks the gratitude out of the room. You know what I mean? It just sucks the gratitude out of the room. And it just occurred to me now, if you're complaining, you're also influencing other people, those people who are listening to you, yes? If you're complaining, that's impacting them in some way. Those people, all the meetings that I was in, and I can almost picture a couple of individuals who would go on complaining about the same thing all of the time. And it would just take me out of the reason for me being there at that 12-step meeting. So that was one thing that I really didn't appreciate about those meetings. Stop complaining. There was a fellow who I thought, and I guess I still do, was a lovely guy. He has passed on now, but he was an absolutely lovely guy. I love seeing him, and I love talking with him and hanging out with him. And it was, he was a lovely guy. And then he got sick. And then anytime I saw him, that's all I heard about, is how bad he feels, or and you know, I guess it helped him, but it doesn't help the people that you're talking to. What comes out of your mouth, what Jesus says, it's not what goes into the mouth of men that defiles a man, but rather what comes out of his mouth. What we say impacts the world. Why not say good things? Why not say positive things? Why not share the gratitude for all the things that you have? The other day I was taking a shower, and the water, for some reason, wasn't as hot, didn't get as hot as I guess I wanted it. Maybe the ambient temperature was cooler that day or whatever, but it just didn't feel as warm. And I found myself in the shower getting aggravated. And then I pictured the tents over in Gaza, that people are living in tents, for God's sake. And I'm going to stand in the shower and complain that the water isn't hot enough? Huh? Or you sit down to eat something, perhaps. You sit down to eat something, and maybe it doesn't taste as good as you wanted it to taste or expected it to taste. You know, it doesn't taste as good. And you get aggravated about it. Well, when that happens, picture on TV or videos, commercials, raising funds and that, picture the little children who are begging for food, and you're going to complain about what you have to eat. Or, complain, oh, I have to eat the same thing all of the time. You're eating. You have what you need to survive. Being grateful, I think, is a key component to happiness and peace. To be grateful for everything that you have. Come on. We come into the world, we're naked, we have nothing. When we leave this world, we can't take anything with us. So everything that we have is a gift. You know, when if you're old like me, your back starts hurting one day and it's aggravating. Why is my back hurting? Well, why is it that we will complain about the back but not celebrate when we don't have aches and pains? You know what I mean? Where is the gratitude for not having a backache? My teeth are horrendous, but thank God I'm being spared from the pain of these horrendous teeth that I have. So yes, I look in the mirror and I smile, or I see my teeth in a video and it's embarrassing, and I'm aggravated that I let them get as bad as they, but I don't have pain. So I'm grateful for that. Gratitude is essential to happiness and to peace. And as I said, we come into the world with nothing. And when we leave, we can't take nothing with us. Everything is a gift. Perhaps you're ill right now, and you're watching this video and you're thinking, Uncle JJ, there is no way that this is a gift. The fact that you're alive and you can experience it and reach out to God and ask for God's help. I don't know, when I was watching the video earlier of Neil Brennan, he was sharing about how his use of hallucinogens and that. And in my life, I grew up in the 70s, and I've done my fair share of hallucinogens. And yes, there are euphoric experiences that open you up. But I had to comment in the comments of the video that my concern is that Neil is focusing too much on the creation to really find that connection with the Creator. I wrote something to that effect. Everything that comes into our life is one of the experiences of life. The one thing that I believe you can count on is to reach out to the Creator of the universe, excuse me, whatever you want to call that, that higher power, that Creator of the universe. Reach out and you can ask for help. Reach out and you can be thankful. You could reach out once in a while and just say, wow. Now that last phrase I got from Rainn Wilson in that podcast I was listening to. I hope you're all well. Blessings on you, your family, your friends. Peace.